Hi there, my name's Michelle, and I'm just any other kid from the Midwest. What's different about me is that over my summer break, I went to Indonesia as a part of the Indonesia-United States Leadership Exchange Program. Now, before I went, I knew I was going to have a great time and meet some great people, but I didn't know anything about Indonesia. What do you know about Indonesia?
I know that it's a country, and the first letter is I, and has the suffix Asia to it, the word. And,
Where is it?
It's an Asian country, isn't it? Or
Yeah.
near, like Asia?
Yeah.
American 17 and never been kissed is surprising me.
Because do you think most Americans have been kissed?
Yeah, all the Americans must be have kissing since they are 13 or 11 years
Like
old.
on the lips?
Yeah!
So like, you think all Americans are in relationships and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just kissing and they become girlfriend and boyfriend.
Yeah. Okay. So it's
based
like,
on the film.
how did you guys get that idea? Like on TV and stuff like that, and in movies?
They're just kissing. Oh,
Is it not common in Indonesia?
not coming.
Okay.
Not coming. The security will take you. Yeah.
Really?
Really? Seriously? Seriously.
Why?
I don't know because it's impolite.
Okay. So let me give you a 30-second crash course. Indonesia is an archipelago comprised of 17,508 islands. With 328 million people, it's the world's fourth most populous country, and it's the largest Muslim nation in the world. Now, if you ever thought Indonesia was some backwards country, consider this. America has had 44 presidents that look like this. Indonesia, having only been a country since 1945, has already had a female president, Megawati Soekarno-Putri. Even though there are quite a few differences, there are also a lot of similarities between Indonesia and the United States. Tell me what it's like being in a Sumatran family.
Yeah, they're very fun and they like to sing. Yeah.
Where are you originally from?
West Java.
West Java?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's very different with we like have a family gathering too, but we don't like to sing. Just talk and eat like that.
Yeah, yeah. But do you like this more? Which do you like? Yeah, yeah.
I like to hear the song. It's very fun.
Now, despite all of this cool stuff, there's a lot about Indonesia that's really different. Which prayer is going on?
Yes, yeah. Because sometimes if they don't pray afternoon prayer together in the mosque, they will have punishment sometimes.
During our trip, we visited a pesantren, or Muslim boarding school. While we were there, we spoke about America and its culture. And while there were so many things that were different, there was the same sort of general teenage curiosity. There were plenty of questions about Justin Bieber and dating, even about President Obama. Across the world, it seemed that boys will always be boys and girls will always be girls. While we were in Indonesia, we worked on a number of environmental projects.
Basically, like
Madurist people, a lot of Madurist people are workers to another country. So Indonesian government have a relation, like agreement with Arab countries and also Malaysia. To send people from Indonesia, especially Madurist or from eastern area of Indonesia, to work to another country as a labor. And they have a good pay, and when they return they want to build a house and everything, and that's why it's a lot of buildings happening. And they start, the local people who stay here just grab all the sands in all beach area and
take
just
the leftovers,
sell to them who wants to build the house and everything as a materials to build the house.
birds needs ages. I mean, it doesn't happen in a very quick time. It takes more or less 10 to 20 years. So it's such a long time.
Here and then see the mangrove tree, they will start to pick it up. That's why the LSM Persada not only planting the trees but also trying to educate people around the beach area.
Pelan-pelan, disobek aja sama tangan, usahakan akar halusnya jangan putus.
But there were a few causes that were beyond what we could do. The Sidoarjo mud disaster was the biggest mud volcano in the world. It submerged 12 villages in one district, leaving 60,000 people displaced.
Wait, start over. Yeah, there was a company who drilled this place to get the gas, the natural gas. But there was an earthquake in East Java, so that's why the mud come out and broke this island.
So was it the earthquake that caused it, or was it the company drilling that caused it?
Because when the company drilled this island, there was an earthquake.
So they caused the earthquake.
Yeah.
Okay. But they're not taking any ownership of it, right? Tell me about how you feel about what's happened.
About this,
Yeah.
it's bad. It's very, very bad. It's a disaster, but come from humans, not from the nature.
I just think it's really messed up because the owner doesn't want to give compensation to the village here. Yeah. So much.
Government so have to pay or pay for
Everything to fix it.
yeah
And the mud is still coming.
yeah it's still coming, so you can see over this happened in 2008 May, just like what Femi said, and it is terrible disaster because of we don't have awareness about the environment, so it causes unawareness.
In Indonesia, orangutans are going extinct. They are threatened by poachers, exotic animal traders, and deforestation for palm oil trees. Palm oil is used in products extensively across the world, even in Girl Scout cookies. As more trees are being cut down for palm oil, more orangutans find themselves homeless. The Borneo Orangutan Foundation works to rescue orangutans and give them a proper life. So there are some issues that can't be solved, but luckily there are people working to make Indonesia and the world more sustainable.
This is one in the villager with the community. We have 3, 4, 4, yeah. We have 4 cows here, and the cow dung we process into biogas. We made it as fuel, as fuel, and as electricity too. The slurry, we made it as fertilizer. As organic fertilizer. This one.
Also, the cow drop in the sack is actually gonna bring to Kaliandra to fertilize
the organic
plantation, the soil over there, the farming over there.
Yes, That's a hole full of poop. But consider this.
This is one of our partnerships. I mean Kaliandra Partnership greenhouse. There are pot choy over there, green pot choy, and there is spinach over there. Spinach.
Oh, papaya.
That poop makes fertilizer, and that fertilizer makes better farms. Those farms make anything you can imagine.
If we're doing this in the U.S. or not?
To my knowledge, it's the idea of collecting methane gas for fuel is very new in the U.S. and there's definitely groups that are researching it and learning about how to do it, but it's not very common in the U.S. yet. Using the manure for compost and for fertilizer, though, happens on a regular basis. Farmers will spread it back on their fields that the cows graze on, and also it can be sold as organic. If you have an organic farm, then it can be sold as organic compost, and so be an additional income for the farm. But the methane gas collection is still very new.
Oh yeah. All right. Good job, Indonesia.
Yeah, go Indonesia. That's awesome.
Okay, so by this point you might be thinking, wow, that sounds nice. I'll just go plant a tree, visit a zoo, and that will make me more culturally aware. Well, almost, but there's more than that. See, I went on this trip with kids I didn't even know and lived with complete strangers. And one of the biggest things we learned was that we had to understand each other in order to be successful and to make the most of our time.
Before I met you, I thought the teenager is just having sex with every people they met, and then have a lot of party, get drunk, and then never respect their parents and something like bad things.
Bad things. Yeah. So basically, the teenagers in America seem like they just are wild.
Yeah,
right?
wild.
Wild. Okay. So where'd you get that idea?
Glee.
Glee?
Glee film like Grey's Anatomy, and then Gossip Girl, and then High School Musical. Well, a lot of movies.
Movies and TV. Okay. I had the chance to change how someone felt about my country, and that meant a lot to me. What do you like about America that's good?
The culture, and then every people in America care about their, what is it? Their to keep clean of their place.
To keep clean. So they care about the environment.
Yeah, environment.
Yeah. Would you say that's different? It's not like that in Jakarta?
Really seldom people care about the environment.
What do you think is good about Jakarta?
I don't know. Maybe the people is really friendly and helping. They care about each other.
Just not the environment.
Yeah.
Would you say that's changing at all?
What?
Would you say that's changing at all?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are people like helping the environment more?
No.
No. Okay. Well, that's upsetting. Is anybody doing anything about it that you know of?
Not so many.
No. Well, what's your favorite thing about Jakarta?
The mall.
There's a lot of malls here.
Yeah. Yeah, and the people. The people is very friendly.
People. So what are your hopes for the future in Jakarta?
I hope Jakarta can be a better city, because this is a big city, right? And I hope the people will care and respect their city, where they can they can do a good thing to make this city and country be better.
So when it came time for me to change what I thought about Indonesia, I found that it was one of the most beautiful places I had ever been, with equally beautiful and passionate people.
I live at Jalan Jati number 59, Penaru Palangkaraya, and then I have little sisters. They are so cute. One of them is 8 years old and one of them is 4 years old. And now I'm on 11th grader language program as a Palangkaraya, and you will come there. You will come there. You'll come into my school. And also, actually, I'm joined in English debating club in my school, which is Smart Side English Debating Club, and I'm the vice president of that club.
All right. So tell me about coming to America and stuff like that.
Oh my God, it was amazing. Also, that was my first time came to America, and the first place that I came was San Francisco, and then we went to Virginia and Washington.
All right. So tell me about what do you think like the culture of Indonesia and Palangkaraya is?
What's the culture of Palangkaraya?
Yeah.
People is friendly. If you give a smile to them, they will smile you back. And then just look at me. Funny. Some of them, they are friendly with new people, although they not really fluency in English, but they like to speak with a new person, especially from new culture, from new country.
Tidak kulupakan, kan terkenang selama hidupku. Biarpun saya pergi jauh, tidak akan hilang dari kalbu. Tanahku yang ku cintai, engkau ku hargai.
Biarpun banyak negeri ku jalani yang mancur permai kata orang, tetapi kampung dan rumahku, di sanalah ku rasa senang. Tanahku yang ku cintai, engkau ku hargai.
So anything else you want to say to some of my friends back at home in America?
Welcome to Palangkaraya. This is an amazing place. I hope you're coming here, and I hope I can meet you.
Thanks. All right, go ahead. Wait.
So if you didn't get anything I've been saying, let me sum it up. There's a lot of places like Indonesia that we don't know a lot about. But the more time we take to understand other cultures, the better equipped we are to take care of our world. The more we take care of our world, the better chance we have of creating and sustaining a legacy of peace.
I'm creating a legacy of peace.
I'm creating a legacy of peace.
I am creating a legacy of peace. Aku ingin membuat laskar keadilan.
Kenapa kuku kaki kakakku kaku kayak wrong? Kenapa kakak?
Actually, you're wrong.
It is always wrong. Kenapa kuku kaki kakakku kaku kayak?
Kaki.
Wait, Ariel, can you say it? Kaku kayak
Kenapa kaku kaki kakak kenapa papa?
Yeah, just you can do it.
Dion, what is it? Kenapa kaku kaki?
I'll tell a friend about this.
How much would it?
Oh my God, go check.
Yeah.
How much would the woodchuck chuck?
If a woodchuck could chuck.
Yeah, if a woodchuck chuck. How much would the woodchuck chuck?
Yeah.
Kenapa
Kenapa?